Today, we're going to be going over the top 5 things we've learned about slide boards. Comment, share, and subscribe.
Let's go with number 1, Fisher. You know, there's different brands of slide boards. There's different material. Wood versus like Teflon plastic material. I prefer wood, and I prefer a certain brand, which is ADI. Hold that up, Fisher.
This one's a little tore up, but
it's ADI. You can always tell they have their non-stick tape underneath with the ADI on it. And what the big difference to me is kind of hold that one sideways, Fisher. No, just let me see it. Let me see it. Just like this. As you can see how thick that is. Now, get the off-brand one that I don't know the brand of this one.
This is a DMI.
DMI. And you can see the difference in the thickness. And, you know, anytime that I went away from ADI boards, like I've had a lot of problems with the boards, not necessarily splintering, but they crack. And these ADI boards, this is my original board that I've had for 10 years since I've been injured. And you can see the corners are gone, and I've got a new board coming as we speak. This board's 10 years old, and I still use it to this day. And, you know, we've had really good luck with the ADI quality, right, Fisher?
Yep, they've been with us through your accident.
They have been. Fisher, so regardless of whatever type of wood board you have or what type of boards you have, what would be your next, for your number 2 thing? What would be your number 2 thing to make sure that people have on their boards?
Non-skid tape.
Uh-oh.
I'm good now.
You're good now? Non-skid tape. There you go. And that's what it looks like on the ADI board. This one's been wore some. What's that tape do, Fisher?
It makes it where the board doesn't like slide with you as much.
Right. So do you put the tape underneath you or on the part that you're sliding to?
You put it on the bottom of what you're sliding onto.
You do?
Yeah.
So you don't put the tape underneath me?
No, I don't.
No, exactly. So you put the tape, like if I was transferring off this board, if I was transferring, this part would go underneath my rear end.
Yep.
And this would go to where I was transferring.
Yep.
That's how you would do it.
Yep.
Number 3 on our list, let me see if I can get my, oh, that didn't look good. That didn't look good, but I'm going to do it. Here, number 3 on our list, how about them quad hands? Number 3, there we go. Number 3 on our list would be to make sure that you have the proper size board for what you're using and the proper weight capacity board, meaning, you know, if you weigh 275, make sure your board is, you know, has a weight capacity of 275. And in these next 2 short clips, Fisher, starting right now. Well, out in the car, Fisher, we have an ADI board. It's a long one. It's the longest one I believe they make, and this is for the distance between the wheelchair and the car chair. And so that's the reason that we use the length of this board. And so it will just, I'll get in here like this. And as you can tell, it has plenty enough room for the distance between the car, the dead area between the car and the wheelchair up into the wheelchair cushion. And that enables me to safely transfer from the car to the wheelchair and vice versa from the wheelchair to the car. We've moved inside, Fisher, ADI board again. This is the middle length one that they make, and I use this to get into the bed and my recliner. And what you got to watch for is, again, what you're looking for is what goes underneath you. And you don't want something so long that it goes way deep into where you're transferring. Like I would even push this one even closer underneath me if I was actually going to transfer over. But you want the right size transfer board lengthwise for what you're getting into. And make sure that your transfer board also matches your weight. So make sure that the transfer boards are, you know, they have the weight limit, the weight capacity of whatever you weigh. So them are the two different ways, or, you know, size boards that I need for the different ways that I transfer. Okay, Fisher, with them two clips, you know, me getting in the car and then me getting transferring into the recliner / bed, we've showed the two size, you know, the two length boards that we use, right?
Yep. We use the
We use a long board and a middle size board.
If we use this board right here, this is the one we use in the car. This is the one we use in the car, and that's the one we use on the recliner.
Yep, and ADI actually makes a even smaller board that I used to have that I lost, that I really liked, that was good for shorter, you know, transfers. Even I liked it better than I did this one actually, but somehow I lost it. And don't ask me how you lose a slide board, but I did. Number four, show them what regular fingers look like. Number 4, there you go. Number 4 is.
Always have a slide board wherever you're going, like whether that's a hotel, your car. Make sure you always have one so you don't not have a slide board.
Mm-hmm. So like I keep one on my recliner.
Yep, you keep one on your recliner.
I keep one next to my bed.
Yep, you keep one next to your bed, and you keep one next to your car, the big board.
Yep, so I always have a slide board, and if we go somewhere, I always have one in a backpack with me, right?
Yep.
And so that's what Fisher's talking about. We always have a slide board available, because you never know when you're going to need one, right, Fisher?
Yeah, you never know when you're gonna need one. Like if you ever, if there was ever, like if we ever went to like a Disney World or something, they had some kind of handicap accessible. Now, granted, I don't think you would ride it. You'd be too much of a sissy.
Well, maybe, but anyway. But yes, so that would definitely be number 4. That we definitely want to make sure that we have a board available at all times. Okay, number 5. Look there on the list. Would be what, Fisher?
Baby powder.
Baby powder. Now, if you are, you know, if you have any reason to transfer bare on your bare butt for whatever reason, whether it is getting into a shower chair, whether it's getting out of the shower chair, whether it is in a case of emergency at nighttime, baby powder is your friend. Fisher, let's use the big board.
This one right here?
Yep. And I'll show you how. So if you get caught in a situation, like I said, whether it's, you know, you're getting out of the shower chair or getting into the shower chair, you know, I saw a video on Rolling Cole with Cole and Charisma talking about a fire plan. You know, if you sleep, you know, naked or whatever, and, you know, in case of emergency, you needed to get up fast, baby powder, you just, you know, I'm not going to put it everywhere you put it. You would generously put it everywhere over the board, and then you just rub it in real fast. And me and Fisher use that, see what it does to the board. And when you go across that, that will allow your bare butt to go right across this board. It will not catch, no splinters, no nothing with the ADI board. And I promise you that trick right there will get you out of a pinch if you need to go across that board with your bare butt, right, Fisher?
Yeah, but you wouldn't want to do it when there's water around, because the powder would what's it?
Yes.
Yeah,
you need to make sure you get dry. Like if you're getting out of the shower, you make sure your butt's dry. And hopefully that will help you live your best life, Fisher, right?
Yep, and make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe.